Hello. So in the previous session we have seen like what is operator overloading and it method. So next we'll look on to the next coming topics. So I'll be teaching you the next is let me check what are the concepts. Okay, so we'll see what is property stuff. So like we are having the stuff like how we can set the particular instance and setting the particular variables and the functions things. So previous to that we'll be seeing the abstract methods right now. Okay, so the what is the abstractions? Abstraction is something like which is just like implementations, but which functionalities we are not going to see it over that. So first we need to declare a, whenever I want to declare a class as abstract, I need to declare a particular abstract keyword to it. Then whatever the abstract methods will be there, so that's whenever I'm applying a concepts of inheritance for the abstract classes, then whatever the method is being declared as abstract, that should be present inside the derived class also. So it is only a basic thing. So let's see with an example for the better understanding. So I'll just tell oops 10.python file. Okay, so oops 10.python file. So what I need to do here is first I need to import the abstract method. So I'll just tell from ABC. So from the ABC I want to import it. So I want to import ABC, that is for the metadata. So then I'll just use import the abstract methods. So I'm just importing all those things now. So once I've imported, so now let's create a class shape. So I have created a class shape now. So this class shapes takes ABC. So I need to just import this metadata. So whatever the ABC is there, I need to just import it. So once I have imported from ABC, I'm just importing ABC. So now something what I need to do here is I want to declare one particular function. So that will be a mandatory function. So for that one, first I need to use the particular decorator, that is abstract method. So once I have declared abstract method, I can just create a function below that. So let me tell this function as a mandatory function. So think like it is a mandatory function. Okay, it is just a mandatory server which is going to take a self as an argument, and it is just not going to have something. I'll just it will just return 0. Okay, so now I have declared a class as an abstract method and the particular function as abstract method. It is not going to do anything, just I have declared it over here. So once I have declared this particular function, so now let's create one class. So let's create one class name. I'll just create a class name as a circle over here. So once I create a class name as a circle, so now I want to import this as a shape. So whatever the shape class is there, I'll just import it. So now it will be my derived class now. So now what happens now? So now see, just I'll just declare a function. I'll just declare a function grid. Okay, so this grid, what it is going to do, it is just going to print good morning. Okay, it is going to print just a good morning over here. So this is going to just print a good morning. I'll just create a object one for the class circle now. I'll just create a object one for the class function. If I try to print the object one dot grid, if I try to print the object one dot grid function, so if I try to run this program, so you can see in the terminal we will be getting an error. So what is the error? Can't instantiate abstract class circle with abstract method mandatory. So what here it is telling me, so we are saying you are inherited a particular class, that is abstract class. So where we are having abstract method, so this mandatory method I cannot see into a derived class, so please add it. So it is just telling me please add it. So that means whatever the functions mandatory is there, I need to just add it here. So let's tell def mandatory. So let's declare a function mandatory over here. So now if I just save now, if I try to run this one, so okay, so I need to just tell this one. So let's tell return. I'll just tell return Anis over here. Okay, so let me return my name over here just. So if I run the program, so okay, I now have to give the mandatory because it is not taking a self over here. So I am getting an error. So what is an error here? So you can see circle grid takes 0 position. Okay, got it. So this is the wrong thing I have to get. So now you can see the things are working fine now, but if I'll just delete it. So if I try to run the program, so you can see my program is running perfectly over here. You can see I'm just getting a bound method, fine, but it is not throwing an error now. So what a sense you can see what is the main concept here is, once we declare whatever a class we are declaring as abstract class, that in whatever we are inheriting the particular abstract class into the derived class, so whatever the abstract methods are there, that is mandatory to declare into a derived class over here. Okay, so that is what the particular things is been written over here. So now let's do one thing. So I'll just so here I need to just use the self also. I need to just pass the self now. So now if I try to do something like I'll just tell my obj1. So I'll just tell object1 dot, so sorry, the ob1 dot object1 dot. So I want to just print the mandatory method now. So what mandatory will do, it will just return me the anis over here. So if I try to print it, I'll just put this statement inside the print. So let's tell obj1 dot mandatory. If I try to run, you can see anis is going to print, because it is declared as an abstract method. It is going to have it over here. Suppose if you have something here a. So if I just if I run the program, you can see anis only it is going to print. Here just we need to write now, which no need of writing a logic into it. Just we need to say we have to declare a particular class. Suppose you see if I want to create a mobile, in the mobile we have a camera, we have music player, we have a media player, we have a calls, we have n number of things. So that everything will just not write in the everything all the functionalities we are not going to write it. We create one class, we'll write everything, will declare it as abstract class. Okay, so I need to implement camera, I need to implement music player, I need to implement media player. So like that n number of things we are going to declare it into the particular abstract method. Then later on, wherever it is needed, we'll import the particular class, whatever the things inside a derived class. Then we are going to write a logic to it, so that it will be a more convenient way. So that is where the abstraction comes into the picture over here. So I hope you have understood this particular stuff now. So now let's do one thing. Let me try one more thing. So I'll just do one thing. So I'll say whatever the circle is there, right? So here I'll just tell it is a type circle. I'll just tell it is a type. I'll just tell it is a type circle something. Okay, it is a type circle. So then I'll just tell how many sides are there. I'll just tell declare the sides to 0. So then I'll just declare one constructor, that is init method. I'll just declare it an init method over here. So what it is going to do, this init method, what it is going to do, it will take self, it will just set the particular radius over here. Self dot radius, sorry, self dot radius, radius is equal to pi. Again I'll just tell self dot pi is equal to 3.14 something. Okay, so 3.14. So I declared a radius and a pi, so circle radius pi r square, right? So I have declared the two things over here. So now one more method I'll just do. What I want to just here is I want to just print the area of a circle. I want to just print the area of a circle, which is going to take the self as the argument. It is going to return something like pi r square, right? I'll just tell pi and let's tell radius, right? So I need to just give in this fashion, self dot radius into self dot radius. So I want to do pi r square, pi r into r, right? So even I need to just give it as self dot pi over here. Okay, so here it is going to just return this particular things now. So let me print it. So if I try to print the ob1 chart, I want to just see what is the area of a circle. I want to just call what is the area of a circle. If I try to run, you can see I'm getting 78.5. That means even all things works fine over here. So like this, even you can just declare one particular constructor over here, and we can just do all those things over here. But the mandatory thing is the abstractions here. We need to understand the abstraction. Suppose I have one more abstract method. I'll just declare one more abstract method. So what is abstract method? I'll just declare the abstract method as, I'll just tell what I can say, I'll just tell add. So addition is very much important. I'll just declare one abstract method, that is add, which is going to take self as an argument over here. Okay, so we have added a two things, that is a add method, that is which is going to take self as an argument over here. So now we have added. Now if I try to run the program, you can see I'll get an error. Can't instantiate object of a circle with the add. You can see it is telling you have declared a class abstraction, but this parent class you have inherited into a child class. So how we can just without having the particular class, without having the particular method, how I can proceed it like that. So same way I need to declare it here. So I need to just tell print, I can just tell print hello something. You can just do hello addition something, hello addition. Okay, so now I can have the hello addition function. Now if I try to run the program, you can see it will work everything perfectly over here. So here one more thing, I am getting an error, can't initiate circle with the abstract method add. So where I added, so I have added perfectly, right? So abstract method add here added, and here also added. So basically I need to return it here. I think return yes, and it's okay. Run the program. Okay, I'm getting an error. Can't instance is abstract class with the abstract method add. So okay, I need to don't need to have giving this one. Sorry. So no, it will work because here also I was using abstract method. So it is not. You should not make it this as an abstract method. If you want to make it this class also as abstract, then you need to declare. I think we need to declare here also ABC. So if I just declare ABC, I think. So when I want to declare that particular class as abstract, then first I need to declare this class is also abstract method. So it is a little bit tricky. So now let's just understand the simplest thing, like what is abstraction. That is just whenever we are just declaring any methods that should be present into the another class if you are using a concept of inheritance into that particular class. Okay, that is what about the abstractions. So now let's move on to the next further topics, that is final concept, that is oops 11.5 file. So let me create one now. So we'll see one thing, like we have one person, we need to suppose we need to set the particular properties to it. So I want to set the particular email from the particular while creating an object. I need to set the particular emails like that. So let's see how we can do that one, and let's see what is the property method. Let's see what is this property method. So what is this particular property method we are going to see now. Okay, so next, save it. So now I'll just create one particular class. I'll just create a class person. Suppose we are having a class person. So here I'll just declare one inheritance property, sorry, the constructor. So what it is going to take here, it is going to take a self, and it is going to take the first name, and it is going to take the last name. It is going to take a first name as well as it is going to take the last name. So basically it is going to set it. Set self dot f name, self dot f name is equal to f name. Again same way, self dot last name, self dot last name is equal to m name. Then it is going to return something. This constructor is going to return sorry, I need to set the particular also email. I want to just set the email. So how it will be meant, it will be in the form of a f string. I'll just declare it is will be a f name. Okay, sorry, whatever the f name will be there, f name. So whatever the f name, and I need to use dot here. Dot again, I'll just declare it as a l name, and last I'll mention @gmail.com. Okay, so what this particular constructor does mean, will take a first name and it will take a last name, and it is going to set an email with including first name and last name @gmail.com. okay, so very simple as that. So now one more method I will just going to declare here. I'll just declare one person details over here. Okay, person details, details details, okay, which is going to take self as the argument, obviously. Then it is going to return the f string. It is just going to return the person dot first name and the last name. It is just tell the first name and the last name. The person self dot f name. Okay, the person is, I'll just tell the person is first name and the last name. It is going to just tell first name and the last name here. Self dot lname. Okay, so we are having a one class. So we are having a constructor. We are having a person details over here. Done. Cool. So once it has been done, so next what is going to do here is we need to create one particular method property. So we need to create, also obviously I'm just talking about the property. So let me declare a property decorator now. So a property has been decorated. So I'll just declare for this email. So let me create a function name that is email, that is going to take a self as a argument over here. Okay, so which is going to take a self as a argument. So next I'll check two conditions. If whatever the self dot f name, whatever the first name, whatever the first name, if it's equal to none, if there is no first name, or I'll just check if f dot l name is equal to none. Okay, I'll just use and here, because when both the things are not works, then it is going to become a true. So at that time I'll just tell return. I'll just say him, I'll return him email is not set, please use using setters. Okay, email is not set, please use setters to set. Okay, so just it will just declare this particular thing. So once if the email is there, what I need to do, if the two things are there, if the things email first name is also present, last name is also present, and it is going to return what? It is going to return me the same thing, that is a first name and a last name. Sorry, this one, the first name and a last name @gmail.com. okay, if it's present, it is going to do it like this. Okay, it will just do it. So here I need to just use self here, self self. So because of the current object, self dot first name and the set first dot last name. Okay, it is work, it will work, or else it is coming over here. Okay, so we have set the particular property now. So we have set the particular property to it. So next we'll set. So if it's not there, we need to here I said I need to use the set asset. So let's create that particular property. So I'll just create a one particular property. So whenever I can create whenever I want to set something setters and getters to it, first I need to declare that particular method as a property. Then I can use @email directly. I can just use the setters over here. Okay, I can directly use the setters over here. So what setter is going to do here is with this particular so I need to just use the setters. Okay, email.setter. So again I'll just create with it. So we need to give the same name again. We need to just create a same name again. I need to just use email. So this setter is what it is going to do here. It is going to take two arguments, that is the first name as well as the last name, right? I'll just tell self comma, then it will take something like string, right? It is going to take a string here. So what it is going to take string, it is taking the full name now. So here it will take, suppose I will be passing something like anisrahman@gmail.com. So it will take the string, and here we need to multiply the two things with a dot. The first name before one, we will set it as the first name, and after the dot we are setting as the second name. So it is what I will be going to do by using concept of split. So first I'll just tell here, I'll just tell setting a property. So I'll just tell setting a property here. So what after that, what I need to do here is I need to just set the first name as well as the last name, right? So I'll just tell whatever the complete name will be there, it will be coming into a particular parameter, that is a string. So here string I have been specified. So string dot I'll use a split method over here. split split method I'll be using it. So what split method it is going to do? It will take the @ over here. It will take the @. So I want to split it with the @gmail.com, right? So whatever the thing it will be there. So first, suppose I'll just tell you, suppose I'll just tell anis.rahman@gmail.com. okay, so what I want to do here, I want to split it with that. That means it will be coming into one, it will be in the 0th variable, and it will be in the first variable, right? So what I'm doing it after splitting 0, what I'll do here is I want to save this much into this particular names. That is what I'm going to do now. So after setting into that particular thing name, so I'll just tell self, I'll just tell self dot. So again I want to just set the first name as well, right? First name is equal to, again, so I'll just show you. So like this it will be there, right? I'll just comment this. So again I have splitted this into one part. Now again I want to split this into one more. I want to apply again split function by using a dot. So after splitting this one, at 0th position Anis will be there, first position Rahman will be there. So 0th position Anis I am just going to save it into F name, and first position Rahman I am just going to save it into the last name. That is what I will be going to do now. So that is present where? That is present inside the names, because I have split with the @, and whatever the complete string is there I am just storing into this name by using this slicing. Okay, next I'll just tell here self, I'll just tell self dot f name is equal to, I'll just tell names, whatever the names I want to just split it, split is split with dot operator. So after splitting these names, whatever the first position is there I want to just store it into this one, and whatever the first second position, that is nothing but a first indexing number, I want to just store it into a L name. That's it, very easy and simple. So once I have been set it these two this one, so now I can do like this. So this is the, I can set easily the particular email to it. So even I can use the email. One more, there are a number of options we have. You can see if get, set, getter, setter. Getter also you can get the value. We have a deleter also. Let me use teach you a deleter. So if I just tell def deleter, so again I need to use the same name, that is the email. So it is going to take a self self, it is just going to delete it. So let's make it to none. Self dot f name is equal to none. Again I'll just tell self dot last name. Again I'll just make it to none over here. Okay, so it is going to delete it. Okay, this is the deleter is going to do. Status and deleter is one. So it is very simple, right? So I'll just remove this one. So something has been imported. Done. So we have seen the property, personal details, and setters as well as deleted now. So once I have done this much, let me try to test it now. So let's test it now. So I want to just tell Indian. So let me write one variable that is Indian. So let's use a person over. Let's create one variable that is the object for this person, which is going to set a first name as well as a last name, right? I'll just set the two names now. I'll just set the particular two name. So I want to set the RCP supporter, RCP. So let me take a click at RCP and I'll just take a supporter. So I'm an RCP supporter. I'll just tell rcp.supporter@gmail.com. It should be printing now. Okay. So now I'll just tell print. I'll just tell Indian dot. So you can see I want to just print what is the person. I want to check what is the email. I want to print what is the email of it. I want to just check what is the email now. So I want to just check what is the email. So what it will print? It will just print me the whatever it is, rcp-supporter.gmail.com. Okay. So let's run the program. You can see once I run the program, you can see into the output that is RCP support. Okay, I'm getting an error. str object is not callable. Okay, I need to just call like this. I think Indian.email. You can see setting a property. You can see it is where it is going. It is going to here. Whenever I am calling a setter, here I am just setting right. So whenever I create an object, whenever I am called that Indian.email, it is going to set the particular property. So how it is going to set? It is just going to setting a property. So it will just take entire string. It is going to take the entire string in the email. So it is whatever the object we are passing, the entire string, it is going to take it, and it is just going to split it in the first name and it in the last name. So what it does means it is going to set it here. F name and L name, it is going to set it. So it will just set the email, everything it is going to set, then it is going to print the particular value over here. Okay, so like that the particular things works. Suppose now if I try to I'll just tell Anis Rahman. Let's take one belt example, Anis Rahman. Okay, so now again after doing this, I'll just tell print. I want to just tell Indian dot person details. I want to just tell what is the person details now. I want to just print what is the person details. Okay, it will be the person is the first name and other the last name. So you can see the person is Anis and Rahman. So even you can see it is been setting. So because whenever the object is created, it is taking a two argument, it is the name, also it is just taking the F name and last name, it is going to set it. Email is also going to set it over here itself. So at the time of setting of the it is going to set here, but what happens here is when I am going to call the email method, when I am going to call the email method at Indian.email. So here it is setting here, it is fine, but I want to print it where I can print it. So it is going to take self as argument. Here it is going to set the particular thing over here. Okay, I hope you have got these particular things now. So let me try with one more example. So I want to change it now. I want to create one more object. I'll just tell I want to create one name too. I want to just create one Gmail. Okay, this Gmail is something. I'll just tell this Gmail is erk.procoder@gmail.com. think like it is erk.procoder@gmail.com. So I have created one Gmail, that is an instance. Now what I'll do here is I'll just create one more instance now. I'll just tell coder. I'll just tell coder, he is a coder. I'll just create one more person. So person. Okay, so I'll just create one more person. So what I'll do here is in the what I'll do here is directly I'll go to set here. I'll directly set the particular cell here. I directly set the particular email here. So how I can set here is I'll just tell by gmail.email. I'll just tell gmail.email. Okay, so I'll just tell Gmail. So before having Gmail, I need to just specify. I'll just tell Indian itself because already I have specified here. With this object, I want to set the particular email, that is erkprocoder.gmail.com. So now I have set the particular this one. So if I try to print what is my Indian dot first name, now I have set it to the different. I want to just print F name and I want to just print the last name also. If I try to run the program, you can see ERK has been set it over here because I have set directly Indian.email. So it is going to set it now. So what happens here is you can see it is setting a property. Okay, I'll just delete again and I'll show you. Run the program. So you can see here you can see it is going to the person is Anis here is setting a property. anish.rem. First it is going to set the particular property, that is it is just going to set the particular property here. Then it is going to, after setting the particular property, it is going to back to this particular property. First it is going to set, again it is coming here, it is just going to print the particular name, so sorry, not here, the person is, where is that, the person, it is just going to print the particular person is this one. Then okay, I have done mistake here. I need to just do it here, because I'm just changing these two things over, right? So here what you can see, setting a property, that is after setting ARK and a procoder has been printed now. So suppose I want to make it none now, I can just use a delete over here directly. I'll just tell here, I'll just say something like delete. I want to delete the particular entire email. I want to just tell I want to delete this particular object, delete this Indian. You can see once I deleted, after deleting, if I try to print this one, it is going to print me the none. Okay, so okay, it is telling Indian is not defined, because you can see it has been deleted, the entire property has been deleted. So if I just tell only I want to delete the email, I want to just not the object, I want to just delete the Indian email only. So if I just tell remove, you can see I am going to print the none an object over here. So even I can delete, I can just set the particular property, and even this is how the things work. But when you can just evolve with the n number of functions later, so just keep in mind how this property works, how this property decorator works. Okay, so it will, we can make sure the function name is same even here, and even it is going to be same here. If I want to set it, obviously I need to pass some particular string, so I'm just passing here and I'm just setting over here. Okay, so it is a very simple concepts over here. Okay, so we have seen so many stuffs in the object oriented programming. So let me tell you about one more thing, that is we have a directory. So we have this many, so I want to just tell print, whatever the directories of object, so dir of Indian. So what this dir does means, it will just print all the properties belongs to that particular object. So you can see I have a class, I have format, attribute, get, redis, personal details, emails, weeks, everything, whatever the things I can do with this one, with this particular object, all the things it is going to return me or in the class. Okay, same way we have an object ID also. If I just tell only the IDs, if I just tell I want to get only IDs of the object, if I see, it is going to print, okay, save it. Okay, it is key, I am getting some ID. So basically for the each and every object there will be ID, it is going to just print you the particular ID. Same way I can just tell object introspection, inspect. Okay, I'm going to just tell inspect it. I want to just tell inspect. Okay, so inspect has been imported at the top. You can see import inspect. After inspecting, I can just tell I want to inspect the particular members of the object. I'll just tell print I want to inspect dot get the all the members. Where is that? Get members of an object Indian. Then I'll just close this one, save it, and run the, you can see each and everything I'll be coming over here. So all the complete members of this particular object I can able to print it. We can see the object bounding things, and I can see, you can see email is not set, each and everything I'm getting, whatever the code is there, everything I'm getting in a form of a say list over here. You can see we can inspecting, it is like inspecting means, you know, like we are just inspecting some of the code, like what is going on, what are the properties, whatever the attributes, whatever the methods is there, whatever the objects is there inside this class, that everything I am going to print it over here. Okay, so here we are completed object oriented programming in Python. So in coming sessions we are going to see the rest advanced concepts. We're going to see list comprehensions, we'll see trials with the accept conditions, then we are going to see what is yield and range functions. Then I'll be teaching you the next thing, like what is the public, protected and a private concepts. So whatever the advanced topics it is there in the Python programming, I'm going to teach you. So obviously as it is promised for you side, so then fine, now I think we are going good. So I'll see you in my next session. Okay, take care, bye bye.